shape near the day so the normal bar 2024. Nothing you be tree container. Uno mama tukwa ma koma chime ma hwe krofo kru uku Dubai o mukra no na ye desert enso mukra nya epo abaho o ma dreje ayade ba kwa mpesa me yema Kumasi man ha se me dreje ama epo ebi abaha na ye timi the shape near the day so the normal bar 2024. Nothing you be tree container. Uno mama tukwa ma koma chime ma hwe krofo kru uku Dubai o mukra no na ye desert enso mukra nya epo abaho o ma dreje ayade ba kwa mpesa me yema Kumasi man ha se me dreje ama epo ebi abaha na ye timi the shape near the day so the normal bar 2024. Na fi ni ebi tree container. Uno mama tukwa ma koma
why na Freedom Jacob Caesar pressure abusia emamu nyina kwaba o join me a me pa cho se me won fra mamu amoma me comment na me hwese me live a your network wo krom ha say no enye stable and you know in order not to waste much time no say mini live amoma me hu say me live on so amoma me comment ba ko mienu bi na me hu why o join me pe na wa share ma me mahu nkroma Ishmael mahu Nati obibidin ba King George mahu ana fe so mahu Boahin opoku ajeman ono obi say 419 Ajagraja is looking for you. Na me Ajagraja dem any day. Ajagraja dem any day are looking for me. But they need contract be out. To be honest with you, me did say nyina ho ye. Yemon komo kakra be 1 hour 30 minutes bi. I think say free nura anwumre and say 15 nura na nyina ye hu video bi a circulate on from Freedom Jacob Caesar. Ako interview on one platform bi ena oke kansem na Freedom abotre Freedom abotre mon kanchre Freedom Jacob Caesar mon bomode na share video ina ne sanka in fact ebe ya mon tag ne mame anasa mon share to the platforms no so na mon kanchre Freedom Jacob Caesar say mebo na mu kanche Freedom Jacob Caesar said the nation anke so wasem ka kire no Yede epo aba Kumasi Ofa, is this possible? Yeah, draji epo frinkran. Edi afa, yede be fa hefa. Epo na yede ban kran no. Architect amwa ha momwa me, okay? Architect amwa join me video no momwa me. Epo no yede be fa hefa sa. Yebe timi di afa. Yeah, you man be di. But Ofa, is it possible? It is possible. Yeah, but when I say it is possible, so it is possible. Let me be honest with all of us here. There is nothing impossible under the sun. In the age we are in now, in the century we are in now, there is nothing humanly impossible. In fact, everything is possible. Bibia is possible. It is up to more, say individually, say group, say a nation, say a association, say it is up to you whether you are ready to make it possible or impossible. Everything under this sun is possible. Bibia under Ewiano is possible. Now Bible ne ka say and anya Bible ne ka o say bibiara wo ne mre. I think our Bible ni o say bibiara e wo ne mre. Ensuto bre wo ne bre. Ana opebre nso wo ne bre. Na metie Freedom Jacob Caesar promise ya. Question asemba akopa me ka kire me hon ran say senior, this is not the time. This is not what Ghana needs now. As much as it is possible, no, this is not what we need now. Ghana don't need this. Now before I even start, you know, maybe some question say, who is pressuring Freedom Jacob Caesar? Why not born the pressure? And then, what kind of desperation is this? What kind of desperation is this? Who is forcing Freedom Jacob Caesar to come out to do promises and also to give out promises? No, he's not there yet. Freedom Jacob Caesar is not there yet. Onyandru baby I was say mama promises. But today I will tell him the painful truth. You know, in Ghana as I am right now, and as we are right now, no, the kind of politics we are doing in this country, it's home and away politics. Tell me, in Ghana we are right now, no, the kind of politics we do here in this country is home and away politics. That is the only politics we are doing now. So because a home and away politics are in my books, me na my describe and I say me na my finding this are. Say Ghana na you see ano. The kind of politics we are doing in Ghana right now is home and away politics. My definition or my explanation to this home and away politics is the party or woman no a home. The other party no a away. Whatever being the promises, whatever being the decision, whatever being campaign message, manifesto coming from the party I any home no is sensible, it's reasonable. Whatever being campaign message, whatever being promises, whatever being in other parties manifesto no, is nonsense, it's bogus, it is away. So Ghana right now we are doing home and away politics. Message bia, even not even message alone. We all criticize and penifo nyini. And penifo, in fact, leadership acquire old age. Leadership acquire penifo nkwa. It's about time we give the youth chance. But I've sat down to realize, say, all these political parties have old men almost assuming power, almost in leadership, almost being presidential candidate. But they don't criticize that old men in their party. They are only strict and they are only criticizing the old men in their away team. Yes. They are quick and they are smart and they are intelligent and they are very, in fact, strict in terms of analyzing the away party. Whatever the away party is doing is wrong. Being it a campaign message, being it an old man in power, the away man is old, is corrupt, is unaccountable, it's blah 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 blah. But when it comes to their home, whatever comes in their home is sensible. Whatever comes in their, whatever old man you are in their home, in their party, you are not old. You are young. They see you as young. That is the kind of politics we are doing in Ghana here. And not even in Ghana alone, to the extent to other African countries. Because, so I'm sure Nigeria election, now say Nigeria has most of the youth being, most of the population being youth. Now Nigeria kotuaba. Now say ye Buhari free ho. Now Tinubu be president. Now my bisa me say ya boda mana. Ya modam. The situation or the issue is Buhari in that party, the youth in that party sees Buhari as a youth. But the youth in that party of Buhari sees other leaders or other elders in the other party as they are old men. But that Buhari being an old man in that particular party, they see him as youth. Cameroon, Paul Biya is also in Cameroon. Go to Cameroon, Paul Biya. The party in which Paul Biya is in, no, you found majority of the youth in that party supporting Paul Biya. But that same youth will sit or will criticize the other old men in the other political party. That is the kind of politics we are doing. Kwabena, upon Kwabena Okain, Director, you're welcome. I see you. Michael Carl Johnson, I see you. Listen to what I'm telling you very well. The politics we are doing in this country here, no, is home and away politics. And also na adidiako into our governance. It's home and away governance. And Timu Hasi. At the end of the day, party now Wabamuno. He takes no advice, he takes no suggestion from the other party because the other party is away or muye home. They don't take any advice from the other parties, suggestion from the other party. No. When NDC was in power, definitely MPP would have suggested a lot of proposals or a lot of ideas, a lot of policies. Maybe MPP would have suggested, but they would never mind. Who are opposition? Why should I take something from Pobebitina? And the MPP super power no. NDC have also suggested a lot of proposals, a lot of ideas. It is away. Yeah, home. Momo ya away. The same thing. Send this you are buying now your project, being infrastructure, being a coin, being whatever. Send this you are buying no ya. MPP for because are buying yashi or mining yaman koye or minor pro away. But then this form what because oh we are doing this, we are doing that, we are doing that. Power sesa. Na say NDC ba opposition. Na say MPP ba ban mu a And this Ibeka say, oh, mine are practically saying, Koso, or Munyashi, or Munya, or Jumani unemployment, or Musuba Bekabi. Then people, Abama catch say, oh, we are doing this, we are doing that. We are living in a home and away leadership, a home and away governance, a home and away kind of politics. That is why we are here now. We are in election year. We will vote, and also we will elect. 7th December, we will go to the poll to vote, right? People are coming out with their policies, with their whatever, blah, blah, blah. Everybody will protect Nidia. Will be able to protect promises if in the party move. Now what can I say? And that's what branded the promises coming from the other party. And say a demonic, a evil, a waste. It is not possible. And your papa or boy or you can't point what to mean yet. Matome boss and I made you do my channel. Who joining me? And I was say last game. I was joining me. Me say, ye were election year mu. MPP for but we made the promises beba. And this is for because or boy or to mean yet. Or for the question some John Mahama the promises beba. MPP for because or boy or to mean yet. Or for the question some but then this is for because I at the end the bet to me aye. MPP for so because at the end the bet to me aye. That is the kind of politics we are in now. Just for you to understand the kind of politics we are doing in this country. So ukoto so be criticize obi policy. Ukoto so be scrutinize obi policy. It is not different from a Christian and a Muslim. I've been telling you, say politics. Omo invented politics, and also omo tenase planning this idea where afraid of politics by no. Omo na this our religion no asoma hodo no so by. Say nkramoni kind Bible or you are very strict. Or you ordinary dwelling and they read the Bible no strictly. So obe find mistake do a Bible no more. So obe who baby a contradict here. So obe who baby a make sense or read the Bible as I know the read the Bible. But so kind Quran na or the nakoma ne na adwen gitum say Quran ne ye kronkron e holy dey free mu baby a sense. Sanso na Christo ni kind Quran na or you very strict. In fact, or the na adwen ne kind Quran no critically say baby be contradict baby be make sense sanso na Christo ni kan Quran oye. But say Christo ni kan Bible or no so gitum say Bible there it is inspired by the word of God, it is inspired by God. Emu asem no no correct. That is people, that is whom we are. But some of us are here to change some narratives, to let some people know say it shouldn't continue. The more you keep on doing the same thing, don't ever expect a different result. It will never come. I've stated this categorically. I've stated this on my platform. I'll put this out there. And I'm not afraid to put it out there. I sympathize or I support Freedom Jacob Caesar, the new force. I support them. I sympathize them. I support him. From day one now, me follow no from so many years in here. But from day one now, he show an interest becoming, so in assuming on your power, obey President To Kumasi, no, I supported it. I've supported him from day one. But men support to being Kasem support to Nipanity, the Obeka Biana, Papa, and me could defend it. There be a brantiana Babontia, but my promise be that promise, no. If it is possible, and indeed it is possible, but that is not what Ghana needs now. Freedom Jacob Caesar, your promise, you shouldn't be promising at this time. Let me tell you something. I don't know the team you've built around you. I don't know the people you have around you, but I can tell you, say they don't know what you have started to embark on. Being your communication team, being your technical team, being your whatever, no. They should up their game. They should up their responsibility. Freedom Jacob Caesar, una me no kasa direct, no. I don't know them. Your communication team. Before you go to an interview, what you have to discuss, I don't know them, but I don't want it to seem as if it's a money plan and a money plan be I don't want it to sound like that. But let me tell you the painful truth. Ghana politics now don't want Jimmy. Ghana politics mun wabano. I mean kanu krebe nchiro. And kwala agro no do sudodo. And kwala grow when you so do. Now no more no penny back of me or show me video is here. Also far say freedom ko baby now say moto boys did in him now said Yahoo boy be a banner moto for it make sure say we catch and say I'm not close to Freedom's team. I'm not in direct contact with them. I can tell them through my platform. That kind of, I say, yeah, moto boys near their day. I understand. Moto for the be a quiet campaign, anymore. But your presentation, I say presenting yourself to the people, no, shouldn't look like say there should be a gap, and I say there should be some difference. Come to the lowest or come to the people, present yourself to the people as somebody seriously coming to tell the people something for them to change something. Do that. Now the kind of moto boys, na yakob gada moto boys organizers, no, oh yes smarter. What the almost a sikawa hono, oma betwa ho ahia bedidi kwa o. Almost a sikawa hono, oma betwa ho kronu mo ehye, one yes smarter. Ombe se sika wo ho o ko ba bia simple wo ne wo cars ne wo mpanifo ne omoko right away se moto be di animu a either convoy and say this moto KDB ba ku mienu bi na di wani na de wo na moto boys okada boys moto bebre na di wani mu ba adan we akaida we yahoo boy ada we ayi papa ya waye ku wayi bokina kra fa say military man ya waye ku yi kra wo ba moto di nanim sa Winya moto kid baku bi anase winya moto escort for ibi baku mienu bi wadi wani mo no mpani for mo kasa so mako wudura wa yuti afasoro wa wevu nkrofo eno ano no na pe na wadan Freedom Jacob Caesar minimum ma wodi o ma build the team around you. I don't know any of them, but be the many to form kakra na me hwa ade kakra Bibi to Simao, baby. Know the kind of terrain you have come in. Have you realized that the media houses in this country belongs to both MPP and NDC? Have you realized? Freedom Jacob Caesar, have you realized, and are you aware? Do you know this? So the media houses we have in this country is owned by MPP and NDC. Do you know this? Even if not the media houses, are you aware that the journalists on various radios and on various TV stations, you know, they are MPP and NDC followers or MPP and NDC members? Are you aware? No. Freedom Jacob Caesar, do you know, sir, these journalists are who call many new interview? Do you know, sir, 10 out of 11 and 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, both MPP and NDC members? Do you know that? Do you know, sir, owners of various platforms, various radio stations and TV stations, owners of them, businessmen, owners of radio stations and TV stations, do you know that they are both MPP and NDC members or MPP and NDC members? Do you know that? So when you have to know, you have to get this in mind. It will be better for you to start setting up your radio station or your TV stations, because you can't do this without the media. Even on social media, gradually, MPP and NDC have taken over most of the bloggers and most of the communicators. Even on social media, eventually, MPP and NDC have taken over majority of the bloggers, majority of the commentators, bloggers, whatever. NDC and MPP have taken majority of them. Are you aware of this? And you can't come into Ghana politics without your media house. I didn't know Sikafo Kroma said Sikaba and Seman was TV station, was radio station. I didn't know. NDC in Penny for no radio station, TV stations. MPP in Penny for no radio station, TV stations. I didn't know. You need these channels to be able to put your message out there. If you rely on the MPP and NDC radio stations and their interviews, you are like oh boy. Have you noticed? Say Freedom co interview be no we interview now. Baby, a better trending a topical issue is about Nisika. It's about the wealth. It's about Nisika. It's about the wealth. I have watched majority of his interviews or what can so much but majority of them are about topical issue at that bontia at that platforms I hold also it's about Nisika, it's about the wealth. Nisika, that is what these people, these editors, that is what they have interest in, to be making fun of you, to be laughing you. This camp will be laughing you, this camp will be making fun of you. But now your core message and kasa there, no ma ignore. Have you noticed this? Maybe uko interview our Bernard Avle City News. Uko interview our Bernard Avle show so. After that interview with Bernard Affle, I watched all the interview. I watched the full interview. But after that interview, you know, the most trending part was you invested in a scrap. I mean, you made your first £1 million from scrap investment. After an interview with Bernard Affle, baby, a trendy here, be a topical issue, how you got your first $1 million as a youth or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Is that what we need? Is that what Ghanaians need? Is that what Ghanaians want to hear? No. But the media is not for you. The owners and the editors, you know, they are influenced by the various stakeholders of these media houses. For them to cut the most important aspect of your message, for them to let people know the most important aspect of your message, you know, no, they won't do that. They won't, baby, a mockery, baby, a funny, baby, emphasobia nisono. That is what they will put out there. That is what they will let the majority of the people know. Until someone can say media houses. Now, Obama media houses, and they want to message that to Abontino. They will continue to make fun of you. Said the yeah. And I know interview I see the sea out there back Kumasi na air trendy. Dredging the sea to Kumasi na air trendy. I'm not sure said that is the only conversation you guys had. I'm not sure said that is the only interview or the only part I'm going to discuss here. I am very sure say you had a broad interview. But ask yourself, say, I didn't think a honor kwane trendy. Because honor a yasresem, a yasem fufro, yasunin tibida, yajin no crime maso, ye ready for that. Into yasresem, into your oh kati honor kwa, near the abetua bonting, near the asro, near the chichu. Are you aware of this? You have to be aware of all of this. That is what is going on. MPP media houses, MPP platforms will never take something serious, something reasonable from NDC camp and post on their platform. Fanisa Mahama, Esiedun Ketia, Anasami Jemfi, Akan Sembi, Asem Nyansa wom, Aba wom, na won to me TV and I want to me radio and I say NPP platform si bi no makofa be post to. There be, it will never happen. But Mahama nko ka Sembi na no nko from slip of tank bi, onko da, onko tonko o baby. Platform so say chaba. The same thing applies to NDC platforms, NDC bloggers. Akufado ekoda e 6 March ombekwa kofa no. Akufado akokan bibi reasonable or onfa there be. It is a wonim way a wapra in Ghana politics. Wonim way a wapra. Ube nantia kasa at the end of the day. Nyansa seme wo kasa mu no emma bontenda. Asere semne ebia Asembia funny and I say new to your understanding and number for their church war. It's Freedom Jacob Caesar. You better start investing in the media sector. Oko Ghana School of Journalism. And Ghana School of Journalism as such. There are so many journalists journalism school. You and your team should do this investigation. Bring them. Bring them on board. Set up radio stations and TV stations across one in Northern region, Ashanti region, Eastern region, Volta region, on social media as well. Start putting your message there. Oko interview kwa Kasembia, they will put the right message there. NDC and MPP platforms will just make mockery of your messages. They won't take the serious ones because you are a threat to them. You should know this. So when you wait there, and you're better. Yes, because so me kotie and I say me want a video keto be trendy. I don't just focus on that little video that trending. No. I trace the channel I call interview no also. Now I kotie the full interview. It's Freedom Jacob Caesar. Know this. Now, personally, this your promise of freedom. This is not the time to be promising. Yet. Let me tell you the painful truth. In as much as I may sympathizing with you, no, this is not the time to be promising at all. When we talk of change, when we talk of change in our politics, the only change the Ghanaian know is NDC or MPP. NDC 8 years, MPP 8 years, NDC 4 years, MPP for it. That is the only change the Ghanaian know. When we talk of change, we need change, we need change, we need change. So we need change in our country. It's just a change of bringing NDC out, in and MPP out. That is the only change that Ghana need. You can't change in terms of leadership, in terms of governance. Change Ghana in Ghana koma so na tinim na adwini mo de na mabrabo mu nyina ne say MPP should be out, NDC should be in. That is the only change. Both Ghanaians home and abroad in nyina, that is the only change they know. Majority of them, Metimaka said 90% of them. The only change they know in terms of leadership in this country is NDC should be out, MPP should be in. MPP should be out, NDC should be in. That is the only change they know. Irrespective of or your old man, they don't care. Or your old man, the only old man they see is the old man in the other party. The only old man NDC people see is the old man in MPP. The only old man NPP people see is the old man in NDC. They don't see old men in MPP in NDC. No, they don't see old men in MPP. No. And see, when we talk of change, we need change. We want change. We want, my brother. The only change these people understand is MPP in, NDC out, NDC in, MPP out. So you coming in as a youth, coming with something different, trying to let them understand, said, let us change something. No, this is the time to present yourself to the people and as to why they should accept you or they should go with you or they should back you. This is the time. I feel now, I was so assassin na waba na waba to na opesa wodi yafuo no men starting dua no ba ye wo there be mama ntwa de bi nkyere mo mete garden bi anim mo hwe garden bi na wo manim hoyi garden na wo hoyi a wo hui omo de net age garden no hu nyina garden no emu afu omo ndua ne ma wom eti garden ne emu afu sisi e se ofasa mi ko hu de haye ne de na me ka kire ne se opani me pese me ye garden keto abu ha sei eti me ba emu afu nti mpatcho pese wo de ha ma me na se opani ni ka se oje na so de we ma me na fiti prekope na me start na me de aburo sisim na me de nkuruma sisim na me de mako sisim a metimi a differentiate between me mako ne maburo ne enwura na afu omu na I want to see your comment. Will I be able to differentiate between maburo ne mayi na? No, I don't know if you people are getting my point. Fanisa si mako hu dia higher ne dia garden bi na wo omo de net age ho. And I'm catching the any dance and patch of farmer, me pesa me dear fool, and I'm a dear garden crab, and what dear mammy. A woman woman that. And a magic has say no. You see, Anna Magino, dear, no was a me. I was a me don't would I know for woman that the film. Say me don't would away free moi. Na my yama sassino. I feel me dim Kumasi baby, and a moment by me dim Kumasi. I feel me dim Mokosi, and a moment by me dim Mokosi. New boy Jefferson, I see you must read before more. Eti afa me di nyadoasi bebe na mo bebe me di nyadoasi sa but se me giwe na from nowhere na me di mokwasi ha na me di aburasi ha na me di nyadoasi ha na me di nkrumasi ha within 2-3 weeks meba no me timi differentiate between menyan ma na amaduaduane ne amfude na afu ho nom no Ghana ni tie me nka nya sasam kire ni power corona ya team na freedom all of a sudden wa ba na wo se mabunu ni nya wo mugidie na mabunu nya wo mugidie na mabunu emfa wo kokromoti enya wo arehemu fa wo madwene na wo makoma meta wachi na be mampani na besesa ne mamu no etese afuo na mede kire mu no etese guard na kontoa na TV you are welcome na ya oboachi you are welcome etese guard na mede kire mu no oman ma na dwene wo kuronum tese guard na mede kire wo no oman no system wo mu tese guard na mede kire wo no the mentality, the psyche, the understanding of the people. To say God the name de chire wo no. To say God the name de chire wo no. Afei na wasa wo present wo in a way. Wo present wo chire wo say this is something new. And Ghanaians are a particular people, and I said Ghanaians are a group of people here. They don't easily accept change. They don't accept change simple like that. There be when you Christian, we say the common sense family about no nja Christosum. When you Muslim, we say the common sense family about no there be. How many years in Avram Ben Moshe akasa. Afei ne binum and now branch be my message so far. At first, now I hate you because you attack Akwesiwa. But now I have understood that they are all businessmen. I'm your biggest fan now. Tio, one of the message in Ibrahim you. It will take time for them to understand. Say, You don't need to change and belong to Christosum or Islam to be a good person in life. Sorry. Christosum. Bosumbia. But I don't need this religion to be able to be good person before I can be a good person in life. I have to do that to the other person for him or her to be also okay. That is my life I'm living. And the freedom Jacob Caesar, the change and the mentality of Ghanaians, you know. Do you think say omoya freedom no? Omajiwa tumati wase prekopesa? It is a lie. You are in a stage of now about to clear the land. This period now wase will start to say oh man krofona who say, you know what? You have been doing the same thing for so many years. So let us change it. And this is the reason why I want us to change it. And this is the reason why I am coming in. And this is the reason why you should accept me. And this is the reason why you should reason with me. That is the stage you are now. That is the stage you are now. The stage you are now is about knowing the system, knowing the people, and then knowing how to present yourself to them. My brother, unyanru baby, I was start your promises. Interview be a ubeko be as a meka team, one meka communication team, one meka strategic team, planning team. Interview be no ubekwa. Ubebisa dia na ubeyama Ghana for memo answer da. Na say what's our answer da. Keep on presenting yourself to them. Let them know say me Ghana ni matumi aye bibi say munya me mujidie, and this is why me person munya me mujidie, not because ebia me wiskentina. No one ya bota chechire won se mu akire wo. Uyi utipa na bebre start here, we a fraud, we a criminal. Sa o mo nsem na mo keka ni nyina bie no amafa o mo serious da. So far as o mo timi prove evidence bia de o mo nsem na mo keka na we a fraud, we a criminal nyina e bogus to me. From day one our freedom Jacob Caesar unity. Ana abinum yi o mo ti na binum start here, ana we a fraud, we a criminal. We ana mbisa me say munim criminal so na mkroma say na munyina obi aka na no atum. Because we live in a country whereby say nipa ni me camp, na nipa ni me team mu dia. Me are very strict and me are very tactically me are very strict on that person. But say nipa no me camp, na say nipa no me team mu dia, ene me timi bu mani kwa gu dia wo ye bia so. Eti freedom Jacob Caesar nam hai, onam wo kɔ bai, a woni MPP mpanifo nam, woni NDC mpanifo nam, do mahama mo, akufo ado nom, mp munyina obi anka so ye fraud. But one also the interest in becoming a leader. Now one found in in NDC, one found in MPP no. I feel they were fraud. Enti me fa o masem ni serious da. Obi a also a fraud or criminal bia or bia for evidence bra. Enti se nipa na fraud no e kronfo na mo for evidence bia ma identity was me serious. Enti me fa mo bia asem ni serious da. Now there be or fraud or criminal mate or you or whatever mate. Of fraud Ghana ni ana Ghana ni be na wo kroma say abrante we afraud o so nko ye case na why dey ti ho ana abrofo no fraud wo mo so fraud abrofo dey na me ne ya adwen na de kwasi broni da be o kroma say se bi nya bibi ni bi asore na wo bu kwasi broni afa so a eno no na me bu afu da bi me pena se me ne ya adwen se de kwasi broni da be o kroma yi de kwasi broni abe fa yo na se minua bibini bi wonyansa minua bibini bi wadwene na otimi de broni fa kwan bi so na ono so timi bu broni fa so na ogisika agi broni hu sika okwan bone so na osa de yen japade wo broni na kasa krom na broni na ni tuasa abrante ye kromfo wa ba wiame osa de ye japade o mi krom wo de ye japade wo bibimam na broni na ye dia kana no atum na wo enu amansa ba na no so Facebook camera na asema wo be ka chem na me fa ni serious wo eno ya kwa adwoba wo so camera na anu ya nti wo de wo beka na meme fantum da bi enti sa asem na o mo start it o mo de tarnish o de branding no what address na ko wa chirem you know yeah society na ye wo mu no na ehuma ye se be hu se bibini bi atimi abesikani abribia no abrofo be iskafo a yetiase broni bi iskani a yetiase ya na ye question be bi o mu sikani free sa na society no ya adwen ya build ya mayen o ma me kwati mi ka che se wo ko de hwe ye o wo to sika kakraka bi kura da from be amemfa o bibini na timi kwato se bia 100 Ghana cedi da wo be obetwam wo hu 1 cedi obefa o se 50 Ghana da ho a sika we de be saka wa fo sika an hwe mempe ba o 50 pesos a wo de na besi so Eti yen Kumasi no, entity ya edi atete yen the mentality no. In fact, unya sika bebre kura na bebre na hu se okura bekọ bonsam jam. Okura no ye nipa bonini because sikenya no it is not normal to us to become wealthy no. It is not normal to us. Yamfa sa mentality na entity yen. The entity yen say se unya de obedi ne ne ene de obehya menum ponso mobo na emrema yoma se obefa panie to krom sene se odefo obekọ soro ahemam. Tiem yo, share the video for me. Entity ya we na entity yen o. Emre se yoma bekọ panie to krom. Emre se yoma befa panie to krom sene se odefo obekọ soro ahemam. Enti ama nipa bebre na akon ando se ombe ya odefo. Ya maame ne papa nom amanfo fom nsase amanfo prince ase no na omo kọ asole bompa ese soro ahimie beba sisi amomakọ ene ye na de tete mangwasi amanfo no mo ton nsase to ho amanfo no mo ye investment some years ago no me ye papa ne maame no mo tin so de dem ye da wasio soro ahimie beba sisi a enchena de beba naba eti ye society no so obi timi toto niema say investment say adwumadini say sika ho nimde sika ho nyansa na sika start ba ne nsempe na sa nipa no obi asusu say eh akwa sika ide nya kwa ebe ye sika bone ama ebe mo sika mo friend say ebe mo ja sika ana se ebe sika bone sika duro mo sika ni bia sika duro akwaji sika duro tina afei omo twetwe omo ho na eti ye society nenim sa eti wo as a youth as your age 40 something na watimi a build this our wealth no it's about time say we betimi a present wo ho ama mabu na hu say wamfa ebia ekwan a omunim say omususu sa no so emom ebia wo fa kwan ne kwan bi so omusu betumi aye wo de sa hope message ne to omutirim na wo man the conversation as free the ordinary conversation the other politicians no e de bere omo no ho the other politicians ne ba they don't communicate or conversate with them how they can be empowered for them to be on their own. They only conversate or tell them what we can do for you, what we have to do for you, and not what you can do for yourself. What we will do for you, what we have for you, what we will do for you, not what you can do for yourself. It's you being somebody, what you are rising through with your own story, no? This is the time for you to spread that message. That is the ground reading message process. What the baby read ground, no, to present yourself to. Ubetimi de be 2, 3, 4, 5 months. My country said 2024 election. No, you were free so. Ukwa the Bompire Electoral Commission no be the certificate the approval. My country now. Ukano krese ya binu muntiasi. You were free 2024 election so. Do the groundwork. Ubetimi de 4, 5 months. Akwashe northern region across all corners in northern region. We need team. Mo ye adwuma honum. Mo free northern no. No more making establishment in northern region. Various youth association or mobile to adwuma so. From Abesha Volta region, Abesha Western region, Eastern region, Ashanti region, Greater Accra. No more hear all these groundworks just to prepare the grounds. I feel to me build this idea within maybe 1, 2, 3 years. Taking power no nya nene china adwuma. Julius Malema South Africa. How many years in ye? Enipa take us. Salakatima. Taking power from these cartels in Africa. Taking power from this Peter Obi in Nigeria. Peter Obi in Nigeria. Do you think so? Omobe Jan simple by falas I we ni taking power in Africa enye bete so omunjai mausar. Julius Malema South Africa. How many years in here? After no one can say Owura Parliament, what building parliamentarians ama. Eventually, now I can tell you, say in the next maybe 4, 5, 6 to 10 years, you know, Julius Malema can become the president in South Africa. Because for the 5 years pay, because for the 10 years pay, or the so many years now, baby do baby or do. Eti you are free the ordinary kind of politics are gonna for no ya mo no munim no you are free so ignore that. I watched one of your interviews and you made mention say you are not a politician. I love that statement. The ordinary politician we know here, no, don't present yourself to the Ghanaian as that kind of politician. No. In Ghana here, when we talk of a politician, All we have in mind is somebody that comes with promises. In fact, somebody that comes with lies as promises, and then at the end of the day, enrich him or herself and his party. That's all. That is politician for you. In Ghana here, Ofremi Bisami Sofa, describe a politician. Now, mommy platform. Now, mommy podium. Now, mommy pen. Marker. I mean, describe a politician on a blackboard for you. I'll tell you, say, a politician is a fine gentleman who come and present lies to people as promises, and then when he gets power from them, he enrich himself, enrich his party, his family, and his generations to come, and then give the surplus to the people, and they will be cheering him up, and they will call him fine gentleman. That is a politician for you in Ghana here. That is my definition of a politician. If you tell me to define a politician is someone who comes to the people with lies as promise, a decorated lies. In fact, the best liar is at the end of the day, he wins the power. The decorated liar, at the end of the day, he wins. The Ghanaians, the populate, the masses are so much, in fact, interested in decorated lies. If you are able to polish your lies to them as the truth, as promise, as forever, you are going to win. So a politician is someone who comes with a decorated lies to tell the people when he gets power, he enrich himself, his family, his party, his unborn generation, and go away. That is a politician. Nana Kwame Bediakon, are you that kind? Are you such type of a politician? If you are not there, then don't go their way. This is not the time to promise. We are not there yet. Stop promising. You are in the process of presenting yourself, opening yourself. And then why you mask and everywhere, let the people know the man behind the mask and how different or how simple he is coming with something new. That should be the main agenda now. Setting up media fraternities or media houses to champion the agenda. That is what you have to do now. Visiting the region after region. This region visiting, no, you say be a region what? Now, Quatina hotel be Nampen, phobia, banana, or my shed in Commot, there be. This visiting regions, you know, some record northern region, who could do northern region. Now, Marco hotel be. Now, any penny phobia, a bomb penny phobia, mania, by him phobia mania, only on Baba. Now, I him for Naba Hotel Hawk, Nani or Messia, near the motor boys Abba. Near the motor boys about the foul. Now motor boys not do anymore near the hotel on Nani or Macassa at the end of the day. Say I'm company names sapine. Now or magic or more envelope. No be a conny fee. There be that you will be anymore. We don't visit region like the politicians now mono agitating that NDC NPP for no numbers adian. Who now about from 1 yes adian. So your mama cast or call northern regions here. And you fail no engage the populate or there be. I have no number or from Mama. No near him for Nadine Kobo, but on no crown or qua. Look at what they do. So about Miakas or call northern regional or MPP is already popular. They know the party already. They have party offices across. I am for being over from no Macassa. I am for Nabaka or Monko for some Monko Abamaso, Monko Abamobenti. No match or envelope. But only a quarter for our bansum. Quarter for our bansum, no one concosia hotel in there be. Per park be. Mumfa Konyansi, Mumfa town speakers and speakers in fat town and can't jump conforming in a more money. If either picnic or walk be only your money to Sana Mono continuously for maybe a month or 2 or 3 in that region. Announce your presence. It's a gradual process. No rush, no pressure. You are in free 2024 election. So if indeed you are serious to do this, you are in free so. All these independent candidates they are there back when serious man say obi adwen say 2024 election obetima wini mo yankwala mo agro money so independent candidate ahodo am hu nyina. One funny thing about you people say mo adwen say 2024 election mo betima wini mo boa. You people don't understand the reality. You can't the reality chairman now mo fan say I don't know. Being independent candidate or being whatever blah 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 no. Make us so much. You people should forget about 2024 election. Munyi mweni free so. Me say me can any of the teams no aka make catch me say munyi mweni kwan 2028 election so. You should ignore that. Munyi mweni 2024 election when you money for 2028 elections. If indeed you guys are serious, you have to do this. You should build something, start building something from the grounds. Because as I'm speaking with you right now, all the institutions available right now belongs to the both parties. The institutions can decide whether to allow you not to. Electoral Commission may decide to say, ballot paper Dr. Ran said drink some water. Doctor, I'm okay. I'm also. Electoral Commission one disqualify Kofi Granting. Electoral Commission quite disqualify Kofi Granting. Nibo said the question is who is even talking about them? Electoral Commission disqualify Kofi Granting. Meanwhile, Kofi and Bonibio, but the institution is for them. It's right now the only institution you can have is the masses. You can't have the police. You can't have the military. You can't have the Electoral Commission. You don't have it. The judiciary, you don't have it. And then there's some quarter new force. You be bought here. You're spokesperson. You're one so I'm going to come back now. Spokesperson Bronia by way you need Belgium. You're permanent from my name. You're permanent to Belgium. It should tell you say you can never challenge or compete any institution right now. That is the reality. The only institution you have now at your beck and call, I will bet you use that institution, no. And they are changing the top hierarchy, no. It's the institution of the populace, the institution of the masses. Once you have majority of the masses backing you, no, it will force the institution up there to do what you want. But right now, why I say why am konam na unamu? Why and now why a Visian was a janko? Why is a freedom fighters, no? Assume I see in Pewasem or Bentezon Pewasem. You only have the masses, the populace, for them to accept you, for them to back you up, to force the institution to do something that you want or that will go in favor of them, even not you yourself. If you lose that institution, no one say oh, let me go the ordinary way. Papa Kwesi Indium started very well, but yes, still they were able to break him down. Papa Kwesi Indium started establishing various ostati in Juma. Papa Kwesi Indium were Juma Okroma Kran saying, "Yaka politician in fact, Nanka Okas of a main family vote and a main support na. Papa Kwesi Indium was #1. Akufado, a Juma Ben Akufado no wo Okroma say. Lotokyo Sokrano Nibisi baby. Lotokyo Sokrano Akufado Nibisi baby. John Mahama, we in the communication and all Juma in various institutions are personally a Juma Ben and all Okroma say. Fan nice crown to baby. Fan nice crown to baby. The only advantage they got is belonging to the majority side. Political party belonging to majority NDC, majority MPP. That is the only advantage they had. The only advantage Mama Haman free NDC muene. No one can say or call as ankran. You ubo say oh we need NDC no ejina brane. Oh here NDC no dia ko. Alanchemate one MPP mu ani modu. Alanchemate twi no friend MPP ni mu afaframanto. Ya de sasu mosquito spray. Ye beku ato agede kwa wa boda. Alanchemate ya de sasu spray. Ebe fa mosquito afaframanto e de be fa na ni sukitu abi. Mabaumia enfri MPP mu sisi a. Na baumia nka se oh me ya baumia me ko individual ankran wa boda. Eti sa bus no, the bus MPP bus, the bus NDC bus no. This bus no na abuama this enka Papa Kwesi Indium belonging to either MPP and NDC. By now he will be almost at the president or being the presidential aspirant. But Obai as CPP or free CPP mko form PPP no. Omo wa form adwuma kura na nkasa bi kwa to NDC ni MPP. They don't know the concept of change. They don't understand change. The only change they know is MPP and NDC. Papa Kwesi Indium establish banks across and Juma Bebre. But yes, still. Omitimi the system no crampon. Eti wo wa ba ne no. Oh bra, men yes are petty nkwala grow mistakes way. You should know better. You should know the system very well. Jai bro for some dressing kuntano jai. Ah, nipa tasem. Minkase no ntiboneke do. There be bet. Let the people feel said there is somebody here. At time kwa ko baby a for luxury cars kra nko. But if you Ghana for no one level luxury kakra and present one because we crowd ni shit. I understand. But the person make catch and say, know the system you have come in to compete and know the loopholes in the system and then make it through or use that loopholes. Stop promising, jai promising, jai promising. The only thing you can do is say various independent candidates are in various constituencies, you know. Uber tap all of them and then Uber bring them on board as the new force. Now what you mean what push them, support them. So go together. Until Uber tap into all the independent candidates. A plus no Baku was anti Achemnof Agogui. Uber tap into the independent candidate as MPs, no, or more as MPs or more independent candidates, you know. Uber tap into them. I'm not talking about presidential independent candidate. Presidential independent candidate, you know, Obia person president. Eti Kofi Kwate nya na dwese obeba be support ana Cheddar na obaba ka Cheddar ho da bi Kofi Kwate person ye president. Odike nchase ye odike person ye president. Akuadonko boa akuadonko person ye president. Eti presidential candidate or me independent no obia person ye president. Na ne yonko ye vice. Eti omo de majaka. Omo de majaka. But the parliamentary candidate now award the country no na kwame bedi akode obetima ye ne say ube visit omo nyina na ube support omo ube mo hu the new force agenda no wo de 2024 wa nya kwa na nya mienu pay in parliament kwa beboa 2024 wa nya kwa na nya mienu pay in parliament e beboa now one kasa aspiring to be president in there. Keep selling yourself to the people, keep giving the people hope, keep letting the people know the state of the country and why they should vote for a change, not for the ordinary change, but the extraordinary change. Your normal change and your extraordinary change. The normal change they already know is NPP 8 years, NDC 8 years. That is the normal change the Ghanaian know. That is the normal change. You come with an extraordinary changer, and yet different from what they know already. It will be difficult for them to accept it right away. But your duty and with your team, you know, your mandate right now is to let the people know, say, this is a new force as you have presented yourself, a new generation. So they should put away the ordinary change and go for the new change. This is the time for you to be doing that. I promise you, who drop a brebeno, may your way, jai. Nana kwame bedi akujai. Omo nka no kwani tro meka no kwani chiro. Kofi akpalu mu nyina atale ho. Are you getting my point? Everything you want to do for this country, it is possible. Everything, it is possible. Yes. Opesa we de epoba Kumasi, it is possible. Opesa we tam Kumasi free baby esindi kwato poso, it is possible. Yeni ase na Dubai for epo na da ho na eye nsuo na eye kroma se ye nim se ye nsuo no wote kanu mu kura na mpo no so na yem hyehye no yeni ase na Dubai for atimi aya a create asase atopo no so. It is possible. O ma create asase atopo no so asisi adan asi asase no so achechiri kuro e wo po no so meboa. It is possible. It is a new kasa wo be president a wo betam Kumasi free baby wo sisi ya no e dey abeto poso an kran po a me of fire me say it is possible. Me tiase baby bisa me say eno na Ghana hia sisi ya na no Ghana hia no sisi ya and yenya ready sisi ya akura yenya ready. My brother, do you know the problem of the ordinary Ghanaian today? No, do you know the problem of this country as I'm speaking with you now? This is not what Ghanaians need now. The ordinary Ghanaian now, nam one no way no here sisi ya o. Mo everybody nyankopon. Hey. Okay. Munim Ghana ni nankasa problem or the number munim. And munim Ghana as on my nankasa so problem. Munim. You have to know these two. On you David Empire that you are welcome. You have to know these two. Ghana as a state, Ghana as a nation, Ghana as a country, do you know our problem? Only problem I war. You have to know this. And then the ordinary Ghanaian, the citizens in the country, do you know their problem? You have to know this. It is a messy man promise it. But so Obama promise it should be this kind of promises. Knowing the current state or the current problem of this country. What is our problem? Or man, where your major problem, they said the various institutions in this country are not functioning reasonably as it's supposed to be functioning. That is our major problem. The constitution of this country is expired. It needs a total overhauling. That is the problem of this country. Institutions of this country, and I say institutions in this country, are not independent, are not on their own, are not serving the ordinary Ghanaian. These institutions are serving their paymasters, are serving whoever is in power. The judiciary today is there to serve whoever is in power today. The police today is there to serve whoever is in power today. The military today is there to serve whoever is in power today. The health sector, the education sector, are they serving the people? Do you know this? What do you have to do, or what can you do about this? This is a state, a nation, a national problem. Address these issues. Address these issues. If state institutions are independent, dredging water or dredging the sea from Accra to Kumasi, and your mampeni ejuma. Port and railway or port and lands or whatever, or majuma. Almost our institution Nankasa will know say at this point. Neti ye nya railway kra Accra Kumasi ba ye de pro to Kumasi. Same way the nyansa bia dim sisi a. Me nkasa nya possible but sisi a the nyansa bia dim. Train me so metena train na me ma me de niama free. Ayi ekonongo bankran nti me metena train mu. Nti me matena train mu pen. Na train ye adwuma from Kumasi Accra na train train na de ni nyina alomi fo atwe aton ade. Yenye train no kra nwie mpanifo se free ba ko ansa ne akomienu. Yenye train nwie ma train ni nya adwuma. Enti se niama na wase cargo cars e de fa free enkranko anase long vehicles anate greatest e fa free enkran de ko Kumasi a ene ye fanfa enkranko Kumasi biem. Anase fanfa car kwan ama price ma kwan no so biem. Ye be ye railway to the Casemaya railway no and I me fix the railway no say be ya I think say it was in the conversation say railway no obey ama ebeboa ma timi de niam akwa. I think no it's reasonable. You bet my railway because railway no we have the lines there already. Just say aside there, but with some amount of money it can be repaired or renovated or whatever. And they but to the extent of dredging the sea, that is not what Ghana needs now. Me 2024 election, so metie candidate be na may convinced to vote for that candidate. It's about the system na wo no no. Change for bia obama manyanta say wo de beba into the system. Enya me ba mesi we, me ba me build we. Obi aba obuild bibi, obi aba osi bibi. And anope na me hwe John Mahama ayibi. O se wo ba obesi universities in the 6 regions na ya create no. Oba obesi universities. Na me bisa me say universities na wo kronum dada na nipa akona kasa de na omunya mfa so be na film na wo se be sise saka ho. Universities wo kronum say chabam. Enipa wia na wie. Ene wo fa krom na hia nipa 3 a me no wie university. Omo wie university na wie e de na omunya mfa so be mo be pa na university ne yema omo. Just complete university to become unemployment graduates. Just complete university all in the name of Mako University. Just complete university to become unemployment graduate or unemployed graduate. If you catch me so bad university says register me tien to abama kama bottom the be kwasiasem. Na say you so be university po me say kwasiasem a wo so be wo de apobeko Kumasi. Wa bodam. Oh, me in as much as me support to allow me sympathize with me can no kwana kire. Sana me tie. That old kind of nkwasi politics. The every free me camp bia me agree me support no me jai me nessa nkwasi for ni bia. Your platform be on ma. The be friend this as akacha bia make sense. Omo asa bodan for omo ho. Your platform be on ma. The be friend people akacha bia sense. Sabo down for no home, me sabo down for me. I mean, I can't depend for to touch irrespective of you. Me, my me papa cry, me come out in trouble. Now, wow, say me for the whole country show, sir. Me come and crash now. Yeah, and who here, sir, some in Kabi. The main problem of this country is how our institutions are not there to serve the people. The constitution are not paying me that sorry here. Me kind news be a Kufuado no na man secretary actual letter come parliament say LGBT one when you head on my face in the office bill. Adiana nye ya e kro na nye ye. Adiana ga dan fa. Adiana ga za eka. A Kufuado man secretary actual letter come parliament say so nim no ya 4 year obi no ya na wonim no odi ne kwase aduane wie na so kwase dae no nim no de da bill ne si ne nje wo ne so ya 4 year obi no obi nim na so de sa bill ne si ne nche wo ne office obi ma nipa kro be nim. Can this be done in America? Can this happen in Germany? Can this happen in UK? Can this happen in Australia? Can this happen in Belgium? Now, Parliament the bill about 2 woman penny anim. Oh, to me, mama, throw one in comma quickly. I was said the necessary institution. A call him and penny no. A frame and penny no. Say a parliament. I was a parliament frame and penny no. Say the UK for the Boris Johnson. The parliament is not afraid of the executive. The parliament is not afraid of the judiciary. The judiciary is not afraid of the executive. The judiciary is not afraid of the parliament. The executive is not bullying the judiciary, is not bullying the parliament. But these institutions are all in bed together. The parliament is a ball boy to the executive. The judiciary is a small boy to the executive. The executive is the King Kong, bullying every institution. Ghana Education Service, railway, blah blah health, baby institution be a nyajuma. Omo nyina nipa o mani hwe na omo som no eye o mampani no. Institution bia adwuma o ye ne se o som mampani no. The military is there to serve the executive. The police is there to serve the executive. The parliament is there to serve the executive. Judiciary is there to serve the executive. Every bia to serve the executive. Now, without independence of these institutions, can we move as a country? NDC Baba and Sisa, MPP Baba and Sisa. We will keep on making noise. Electoral Commission is there to serve the executive. At the end of the day, and they do a test on any electoral commission. Or China buy Sisa NDC bar. NDC swear in one bag or no big Janada. Ombapamono. The Omade de Babano, she will come or he will come to serve the executive. It is a person who can be bitching me of fire and nation to Abama, and I mean, country amount for someone to Abama. I was a Metio campaign message, you know. Now, Metio said, no. Are you ready to change some fundamentals? We don't have foundation. Why are we building as a country? You see, digitalization, Japan. Meanwhile, network crying to me for Kwambiso and independent in our own network. 7 years, that will be TNA Nipano Bufuna and Nipano, and as Mamma Wataba could dimmy capture more Hokotia away, and so I just grow it to me. And a Mamma Wataba Nibufuya or dimmy kako, dear Grokotana, who are cofa away about Kosoka, away about Qua. I didn't buy a breaker in we don't have any fundamentals. We are just building for building sake. We never not in the promise aba. Not I see you. We never not in the promise aba. We never not freedom. So also this our promise in be never there. And if you never cry me ham who cry who be only your money so you be any. You say never boy na say. You be na fufu be free baby aba. Yes I dey. I don't know. Ekaba, ekase susuro. Me, I'm not interested in Obi Bama me promises say Muntu Abama me way. I'm not interested in that. No. Some free candidate biano say, what dear mean she men build the she, but men making sure say the systems in this country will work on its own without interference of anybody. System no started, institution started, edi omo almost started so omo ye adwuma to serve the people pay. O mining can kwane no ano. Military dey na ho, police dey na ho, judiciary dey na ho, executive dey na ho, education Ghana education service dey na ho. No omo ye omo adwuma serve the people. Health sector dey na ho, lands and whatever mineral dey na ho. No ye jai this partisan infiltration, ye jai this political, in fact maneuver and bullying. No ye jai institutions na ye na adwuma. Na constitution no ya hwe say ya hwehwe constitution ya overhaul the constitution no na say institution bia breach the constitution na judiciary be hold that institution accountable, parliament be hold that institution accountable, and name man pani bia ba no ya dia parliament in fi no, minister bia ya dia parliament in fi no, judiciary no te ho no ma yo mabodwe say that bloody motor obia serve ne master inti man na yetimu no say we ni power onka ho wo power na wo man ye wo dia uni power onka ho sana manone etie mo amutia manone sana brofo de chichiro mo man sana ekoso ho nom mo nka we nkyira mo party mpanifo mo nka we nkyira mo party executives mo nka we nkyira mo party flag bearers mo sori ankwase ya campaign na mo propagate ya na mo bo hu de wura de da me hwe mudi na mo ho ya mesra mo ho ya kra me tan. Now I don't blame you because you have the foolish majority. Omaina a woman no obi anya na adwen say the core problem of the country no obe tackle, because who tackle that core problem of the country who open a new chapter. Na that new chapter no be block it some loopholes are obia ntimi make it through embu oman no faso embu oman no da bi ebe ma fe oman no be si kwan so na adidwuma na nyama konkan ma oman ma ho atom oman chechire eye se oman ma no ho betom ye kro ma se nya oman ma no ho na etom o eye akandifo no ho na etom enei open one of a particular infrastructure across the country ya investment wo mu pa MPP party offices. Go across the country, go around Ghana, and then see NPP party offices. Yes, once they have power, it is about the party first. We party ni free wa, me individually me first, party first, me second, me family, me generation third, me unborn generation fourth. The surplus goes to the people. Uti da me ka kire no o politicians no say woni mu a me ka kire wo MPP no wo NDC no me ka kire me say so omunya tumi a party first and they go across the country na hwe MPP party offices obobo nsam uhu party office na uhu a public institution and a public office bi crowd wo rebe hu besu a party first we party ni free wa now me first. And they ye party officers neto in chain. Never MPs and ministers, any party executives, any party organizers, any party spokespersons. Na koko show man kasa o mo fi o masisi o madan ahodo. John kuma wu na anu mu ni fie no. Mo the whole ajiso public office and as a public institution be anywhere was high edifice ni bi. E was infrastructure ni bi. Ko the whole ajiso say a government hospital, say a government school, say a police station. Obi ani bi onu nkwa ni fie no enye onu nkwa omu nyina chama untumi mention them say chairman sabos mention them mo omu nyina a party first, the party office solid, my we party, my some party, my see fantastic office ama party man ani beje, party man ni hwe wo mbotom, party man ni adwumaye, party man economically omu ho kire omu. But me see party office on because we obey MP the wire do her party officer we see she old office at time be na new officer we see if I wire the papa or deserve us akobium or many budget Who we party office no more. No one pass us. No one see one casa who fear Shadam. Cash correct. Obusu for what you go brutire. Why investment to brutire? No, individually, no. Into a party first, who personally second, or family third, who unborn generation fourth. The surplus goes to the people. Until you baba mama almost sapete coin. Ye, abai na yadio, or my coin hair, coin kama, ye, sapete, 2-3 months, na say. Education system bazawala basa. Health system bazawala basa. Yon kuma yare na komo de ne kwan fa na komo de ne kwa Germany. Okopani ni ana ne se wa Germany. Hospital no yetimi si bi Ghana. Infrastructure no yetimi si bi Ghana ha se. That hospital no doctor for papa na wo no yetimi nyedu ha se. Germany for yare, China for na hwe omo. China for yare, America for na hwe omo. America for yare, China for na hwe omo. Na UK for kwa da kosore ya. Your prime minister homfa no or kwa America ko hwe no yare. Hey, who born dog? Na Germany for e kwa da kosore ya. Germany for kwa da kosore ya. Yes mo pani bi homfa no. O kwa China ko hwe no yare. Hey! What bodam? Ube kwa bana ya pamu dada. De o kro ma say de yenko ni yenko wu mebo a. Enso wo pani for sore a. Eho no moko. Education system bazawala. Pani for no mo na mo nyina o mo mba bebre na ma no ne no mko school. It's about them first. And that is the ordinary thing they know. And they end this opposition. Meboa. Twen man this in bra power. Ah? Twen me ka me kokwa na nka o ma power la. Na power no no Africa power no nya mu sempo sa o. That be until that's all be take power na free incumbent ni say manase incumbent ni be bully. It is up to them. E ho de no de me omungro and them timba bi mfa me ho. Mongro monkogro mo. Me 7 December say me to aba na me kokoto aba 7 December me kokoto aba. Me koto ma ba wi na ma ba sha me dem. De mo ba ye police station one de mo papa mutiri me twetwa mo de mfa me ho. Because me papa free to aba ono na atwa na ba ade ahwe me a. Me ma me free di ni dwa ye bojo ono na dwa bojo na no de ahwe me a. Mani fi ya me so me to aba me a hustle na me de na mu a. Ntinya de me koto ne fufure e ko gina honom akwa se obi nkosese bibi na de bibi a ba de be pa me be pa me coffee. Me too we me coffee dem by dem family ho. It is my constitutional right say me to about, but it is not my constitutional duty say me to about we are me nyina honom me fi mani fi en ka say obi di e hye baby ana bi hye baby ana na ka ho ni book me family. Then me too we me ko. It is up to mo na mo se mo petu mi no. Either say mo beji to me ana se be miam ye miam a ko mu akopa baby atena. Akopa baby atena. This is the country we are living in. It is a wusuwa banana so you new force. You don't come with fantasy promises. You have to start working on the thinking of the people. You have to start working on how to present yourself for the people to know. So you didn't come in the ordinary way. You didn't come with the norm. You didn't come with the ordinary way. No. I did about freedom fighters and they say, my culture, my comrades, they be a committee, I catch them say, we will change the conversation. We will change the narrative. No matter the obstacle, no matter the challenges, no matter the difficulties, we will stand still. Even if Obia Bakwana Sebeka Nipa 2-3 krana, we will stand still. By making sure that we change the norm of the day. What is the norm of the day? The norm of the day, they say, party biba baimuna se nipa ko bi mamusu na mo kasa na mo ye de. The next thing you have to do is to support the opposition or the opposition to come to power. It's at the end of the day, no, all people were expecting, they say, Mumfa must support and come by the opposition party. But I tell my people, say, you know what, this decision we've taken, say, yeah, the nebe jina banana nia congratulate to me, respective of who is in power. No. Let's maintain. Omomundi atem, momunri yen, oba live, nani party kwa neshewa kawasem. Because Friday I will be a page, you know. Me Friday I starting my Facebook live, I may store camera. Nani part 2, then they hear me. 2 no club, I go corner 1. First day I saw on Facebook live and I made a video. Then nipa 2 na hwem. First day nipa 14 is ba so na mo hwem afi na me ho popo. Me say nipa 14 hwem na ehu ya ache me. Eti me ka che me come say forget about what ba na nipa 10 20 na hwe no. So far as a video ne da ho till say one na obe delete free Facebook no. Forget about nipa hwe no. Omo ba hwe video na chire kura no very much important than omo e bi hwe odi no. E bia no omo hwe odi na nte wase. Omo nte wase. But omo ba hwe ochina no ba bete wase. Because me kai say brand Bob Marley ne those reggae musicians no brand no more that reggae music no the people at that time at that present no never understood the message in the reggae music but today and young generation na ya ba ne you hear reggae music we feel like enyom ya born nra me wa ya bo reggae music na tiase no na ya wo kra Bob Marley be man hunu da me na Lucky Dube na me onokra na 2008 na Lucky Dube we but na me shanty na reggae music na me ntie sak but ene utie reggae music utie reggae music it said the enyom no ye choro ne nura obeka say enyom no because ensem no na ene situations no ko pepe ti me catch me come say my people you know what let us stand still ene for no message na ba the era that message in ba no o mati message na se da a different era and a better message na say unless you don't know, unless you are not awakened. If you are awakened, there is no particular messenger na waba in the time at the message be about the people at that time at the present at that time at the message na say da I do what we call and then we praise the likes of Kwame Nkrumah and then we praise the likes of Gaddafi and then we praise the likes of Nyerere Thomas Sankara e omo no mo at that time ne ku ni yin free honum and they are by a praise you. Yet, the honor person yenase. What you say? To me catch them in comfort, so you know what? Let us stand on our toes. Let us stand still. Forget about the backlash, forget about the insults, forget about the blah 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 blah. Let us focus. My problem, on my way here, see, and as I did on my way here, see, and your promises that hold wrong, measure may way. Even the promise to be back. The promise should be about the I already said we changes some ordinary abnormal thing Yamanabe look like normal. That is what I'm interested in. I'm not interested in the Obaba catch him say may we now don't say yeti Ghana is MPP or Munyashi. When I catch MPP for Nyashi. Men can watch I'm chasing me na mami who. No, let me not be a hypocrite over here. Let me tell you something. Me who a crowd here. Buankra Inland Port. A Juma course is here. I'm speaking with you. The last time I know me free Kumasi ba Konongo. Buankra Inland Port. A Juma course. Machines you all moya Juma Buankra Inland Port. Accra Kumasi dualization. Oma ye akopim baby. Say apeja o se hifa. Dualization. No kwa 2 going 2 coming. Oma ye. Not from Accra to Kumasi direct. But oma ye dualization akopim baby. The situation is you can never dualize Accra to Kumasi straight road from Accra to Kumasi direct. It can never happen. The NTT say, some years ago, Omunya the plan say yes, I quite we know. A quine on we and we are the kid to Ebi. And a amount for iron crochet, Baba Bear quine now basis down or quine home. It took us obey Accra to Kumasi director. And then I will be Buogu. Any amount for buildings I'll be Buoguno. And no can qua about the expenditure and about the budget and so by times 10. Let me tell you the painful truth. So because you are buying to see MPP or Munya share the Pacrobwa. Now he's 17 I mean can was him. Match the entire men can was him. You see as I'm speaking with you. Omoye Buankra Inland Port, Omoye Juma Koso. Yes. Accra Kumasi Road, dualization. Omoye from Pokwase. Meno kase kura from Pokwase kwa Amasamai. Ompeso omoye no do omo dualizing nti no adwuma Koso sisi a odu hono Koso. Mo am travel. Me travel and I know what I'm talking about. Omo ye dualization from Pokwase interchange. You know trap Pokwase interchange. You know kwa edim kakra. Omo dualizing from I think Pokwase to Amasamai. And I say yeah. Amasamai hono. E dey akotoa the remaining of the dualization na omo dualizing no. E kopim krobi. E frɛ say e wo kwan ne so. Say ofri sa kro na atoa so kɔ no. You can never dualize the road. Obviously, no sound. Is it true? Please, no sound. see no sound. Is it true? Please, no sound. That be sound room, Pamcho sound room. Sound is good. But your sound room, why? Check your volume, okay, boss. Kwabena Kwanza, check your volume, why? The sound is clear. Opoku runs for that. Thank you so much. Messi, offer Messi. Messi. So because you're saying people are you no munya crowd. On NDC bloggers, NDC platform there, it is normal. They will tell you some munya she. But for somebody like me, I've seen what they are doing in terms of physical project, physical development. I've seen it. Now, the Jamaican I will let you know. Boankra Inland Port, it is ongoing. Dualization of Accra Kumasi Road. Or my dualization, Otra Pokwase, even from Accra, the Kwa, Obetra Pokwase, from Pokwase to Amasama, or more yes, I'm dualization, be a honum Tiajuma Gusu Koso. Otra Masama, the Kwa dualization, or my Yakopim, a particular town, be rough croniding. Now, from that town to the rest, you can never dualize it. Because a quine or more share project national, and as a more share quine national, more ye quine kitwebi. Taman for see Diaba, Madana Bembe quine. Took us a ube dualize, ube Buddha who do a guba boca. You only have your former Magona. Brother, the number of Magona, yeah. So, Cassa obey a lot of a dinagu. And as I say, see, Pila, not the other quine for him. And also, your crew man was shampoo for you, Sikana Bomba Chad, almost find yes, our project. It's the only thing you can do is bypass. It's a motion and Quacoa and Quaco Chrono. Ultimate dualization, man, found Quaco Chronim. First, now you call Kumasi a crab found Quaco Chronim, but not traffic a chew on Quaco because now Quaco Chrono Supida into me a bypass to Quaco Chronechi. Bypass no more to Quaco Chronechino, a dualization or more dualize bypass. No more common mo baby, more mo baby, two going, two coming. I did hypocrite in Encanchero. And as I'm speaking with you right now, Omo ye bypasses on Kwabe 5 or Quine. Roland, how are you? Go home. I'm doing program. When I'm done, I'll come, okay? Yeah, you did it. Go home. When I finish, I'll come, okay? Omo ye bypassing Kwabe 4 or 5 or Quine. Udru Konongo. And they Konongu Kronu to me, ya double road and Fakonongu Kronim. Into my bypass, I took Konongu Kronechi. Meme say, yes, Ube Otra Gasoka Krebia, Ube Duya Quena, or my bypass at Oduma, a Juma Koso, bypasses. That is the reality. We are not in China. Come to Temamoto Way. Omoya motorway no for going, for coming. As I'm speaking with you, Omoya, on person no for going, for coming. Omoya various overheads and interchanges, even from Kaswa to Cape Kusukra, and as a Kaswa to Elmina, Omu person dualizing. They are doing a lot. But my problem is, I didn't know about a true election year and a more yes, I am away. Eti moba konya so na mo sa nyuma we asa mo nwie magana ni nya so faso agisi ye beto abansa na mo dimirika dia hopepere akohye sa adwuma we num nyina ase na mo ntimi nwie na ya to aba na aban sesan aba na aban sesan eba de obeba no no so abegya to honom na ye o man ka ehu ahisem nti na menka ho asem. Anna David Kwabena Oforia type was Enyinam can't be dualized unless demolition starts. I am telling you the honest truth. Men can't try if you be a honum. And ultimately Accra to Kumasi road no dualization from Accra to Kumasi crane ultimately da. Because in Krono Bebrena Nina Beto Quino. Tukas obeya. And that even when you call my Yakrano, die on Mabu ne Kaya, I can't buy na bono. Yanka wasem, and Omunyanka wasem muntila. It would mean straight away dualization tag. Obey bypasses. And bypass no more no two going, two coming. No more you quite to Corona cheek. It is ongoing. They are doing it. Wanka inland. They are made many whom no. They are coming who I can't talk about it. Me cromana meteno. They are me be they made many who na maso magnificent gani na meka wasem. They made many who no me say yes. Omo ye juma. Na de tia menka wasem mi mu se me ye hu video post ni se mo betina ho a ye beto aba na mo di mirika kwaye ye sa project we majority of NDC project and they ebinum aka ngure momentum awie the same thing. NDC tiaba atia konyaso from 2008 2016 ana yebeto aba omudi ahopepere ana e-blocks ana hospital majority of the hospitals almost starting in 2016 almost starting Konongo government hospital me koye adwuma ho amedwane ye no almost starting in 2016 me koye adwuma ho me se nyese yese and they almost starting in 2016 ye to aban sesan ba ya omu free aban so no Konongo for kwada mu ye lucky se mu de na yatima wie ayi a friend saying kwawu for the aka kwawu kroben kura ni me ko ho no me akasa na me ko koye video kwawu government hospital kwawu bipo no so ho no mu fro simple and this is for Coastal hospital no ba kwase aka omanwie and other hospital aferi nomne ne aferi hospitals ne hospitals project aka e-blocks ahodo aka kagu nwuram 2016 ye beto aba na omudi ahopepre edimirika ekoye sa project wenum and ye to aba na ban sesan ba pe na the net government obeba no ono so ba onto aso na aka hono enu tira ma the MPP for ye no mehu ana matwam no menka ho asa because emehi Martina Banso, Abetifi, Roberto Mari, thank you very much. I've been there myself. Makowa koye video. I've been to Abetifi. I've been to Agave, one E-block in Agave in the Volta region. I've been there. I've visited so many of the projects and this is starting here, but omunyina the same mistake na intina matter omudi nkokoba ni de deba. MPP are starting in the 2024 project ikoso. Si eto aba na sa ban sesan eba. Project na hoye na one wie no MPP NDC into aso da because ene one kwasi asem kura esa aba ne say we 30 bibi na we be wie na o ka say ma wie pe na we support the mirikaba eye na start ye project eye dia na ye wo dia nti ya wie no nti on ka say nti mo aba so say ya wie awurade nyakopo ya bodam ya bodam I am Bessie Abodam and Meka, Rura, and Patin Pure Abodamo. Send this is a project, I say. Not say 1 year. Nine people be are. My people about my ideas on my way. Ubu this is Faba. A project, Mahaman, Mahaman started here. 18 o'clock, 21 year in 10 years. Sir, MPP so I say BBC. So I send this about power and send this about Twaswa. Ubu send people for opposition. Yen ye di adwene ba omunim nyansa bi omode be yen ye intidien enu ne basa we se project ase na se to aba na sai ba pe we ba o se mento aso because me to aso na me wie na obeka kire me se me nim nyansa wo nyansa de a ene me nto aso enda ho no me so me di nyansa kwa me de foforo ti obi aba obesha ne di ase obi aba obesha ne di ase are we normal Freedom Jacob Caesar, my brother, if you are indeed serious, may this time around, but the many battle for me follow conversation. We are not seriousness, be any mammy can wash him be. May trust me, may Java some crack and me cramming can wash him be. May the many battle for me follow the conversation. One pet or more marginal door, nim the and cow when she are. I recommend one particular man, a friend of Farouk Awahab. I will prescribe or I will recommend that man to you. Freedom Jacob Caesar. I am recommending Farouk Awahab to you, sir. You better search for this man and add him to your team. Uko didi baza wala phobia omo pesika dia pepka bia peko to bia church na so mo chirechiro yewe na didi chire saa. Papa kwasi ndi omu nyina be ye biko. Wo no nya obi a so mo sin obi asa o. Okay. Papa kwasi ndi omu no mu bebia adwuma fa nipa adwuma o. Enso kra no omo ano. Eti se wo no aba. Pe omo nim ti game na wo pese wo play na se. Pe omo ti ase me ba voter original. Me bra ba ko ti ase wona me ne nante. Bro, this is the project, this is the agenda, this is the plan. Voter how na wo ha den e be han fa ne de be fa. No de me ne nam no de me wura, no de me church na so no de me wura. Yes. Eti wa ba na wo pese wo ba into the politics no. Pe omo wo game ni mo nim nyansa omo ti ade na se. Na fa omo twa ho hia. Na wan ko pesa ankrofo no bi Awahab Farouk Awahab num binom ampe omo guide. na wantimi am present wo ye na ama Ghana ni no anji wantum na wo de beye baza wala and I messy way. I'm not saying said you also besi no it's impossible. No. And you say it's impossible. It is possible. It is possible. It is. But Bisa say is that what the country needs right now as I'm speaking? Is that what the people need? And then Ghana and Nam one to me have a 3 square meal in 3 square meal a day. Ghana and to me have a 3 square meal. A be born 010. Be obetwa asa ya on sorry sir na about 11 na apedi ani dey around 12 we did 12 and I said numere no we did 12 no so na apego baby ana banku bi emoduru we mi anta numere no anu nso ada e bi bo 010 e bi to bo 001 and e bi to bo 100 formation am for the nam Kumasi enti na gobe abe life saving food you know. What the Ghanaian is going through, you have no idea. In terms of labor force, people are taking the youth cheap labor. Among for are taking the youth for granted because a juma no money. You know, juma bia obia bia juma of farm bruna utiomoka anyhow because only come for catcher is a juma me ya catcher say the mame. Could you believe that me secondary school na me ya juma microfinance? Men nantia China Jesus the whole Konongone and Importa Muna me chini, Boso me 250 Ghana cedis. 30 days near me 250 Ghana cedis. It is a Enyamina Metia Braboise said, this is the country I'm living in. So let me, if I will do it, let me do it. Mama ninko bring ko bokro no na yanko wiame ana yanko chimi ama me papa ne mama yanko boka bi kura boroso. Mama nyese me ya me nyese me nya me nye. Na me wo sa nimdia no na me ye 2 years na me say ye me da so me nya biem na me gyaye se nya me na me was our mentality na obi ono no na ni brade no be ye beto be bokro no wa adwumanim obe wiawo majority of the youth na bokro no wa adwuma hodom no enye se bia adwuma akatua na de mo no nye it doesn't make sense to ohwe ahwe no ohwe na say emo bag ba ko na so be balance akoto ama sister ba ko no na obenya kakra dia ka ne salary no a no wa balance no dia ko ka o da ko ma sister no oh yes that's good asam na make kira no boys ni bebre ye connections wa adwuma mu ba mu ni mo ai boys ni bebre ye connections wa adwuma mu but unim wa nya connection na wa hwe light bill hwe water bill hwe rent cheap labor, your man 300 cedis a month, your man 500 cedis a month. It's a miss a mint, you make a minute. But you obey no should be obey better babo chrono. You need institution be our minima air check a sign your way na. And they rent a crown was some crash was abayasam. Ghana Nina Casa, a Juma Baina, one no yasika one in someone to offer 2 years advance. A day would be a general make high. Me am quiet. Me 2 years advance. Nipa na kasa juma ben no ye say na one in 7 months to offer 2 years advance mra. Baby am wo me 350 a month. 82 years me 8,400 2 years. How many Ghanaians ne benye sika 8,400? Say me the high dance here. No was sense here. Ye ni institution bia ho no mo a all your proper checks I say. Oh, yante sombra ebia 6 months. Mati say wo mranim se yemfa ma 6 months to say yemfa ma 1 month too. But almost mrana to radio so ni TV so kawia. There is no proper checks and proper scrutiny on the ground. Say mrana ye share no is it working are the landlords following? No. It's a branch any checking the house, the rent, checking the light bill, checking the water bill, checking all these costs. Na salary ni nya bet ye be ya nation we adwuma ni ye be ya nation ye fe na nation ye be ya nation tani ne mu bag ba ku bia no ma balance provisions bia no ma balance ana no abrante ba ku no ohwe obi tile store so man no abrochi no be bi tile store no de adwuma ni sha abrante ni sa minim salary no tu ma abrante na stars ni nyina to what tweeters na to ba ko afiri bu sa ama say man na bokama abante no pra pam no know the problem the people are facing and present to them a simple solution, an understandable solution. Makra Kumasi kwa yintimi nye dualization wie. Enti obi akase bia e be railway na ama pressure free kwan so na pressure na ba railway so and say railway so take pressure ni bi. One major cause of accident on our way on our main road. Say pressure e da kwan so no eso sen kwan no. E kwan no ye ya ye ma kwan no nye very thick. E kwan no thickness nyina say na tie. Na say kwan thickness say na tie dia. E wo say e fa car emu ha saloon cars e bia private cars and I say simple trotro ni ade. But sa kwan na the thickness nyina ti say no articulator load niam afritema e be fa sa kwan no so abesia akofa Kumasi akobokena. Articulator load niam afri Accra e de besia akọ. Omo nyina nam kwan we so 2 3 4 5 months na portals started back kwan na say. Sa na tie dia yenye railway no na train emphasize heavy goods no. Na kwan no thickness as small as it is no. Cars nketo emphasize kwan no so. O ka asem we kire me say obey railway la, it makes sense. How come on no so be ka kire me say me ba be ma opu. Epo no ye dey to kro from and ye dey to aswase and say ye dey to bantama. Kumasi for mo krom na. Kumasi for mo krom. Me ba cha pono mo pen he fa mo pen he mo ma me hu why because me new force executive board me ka ho. Kumasi for say mo krom mo ma me hu why. Boss my cash my case was of I'm late. It's better late than never. Kumasi for mo krom ma me hu pono mo pen he. Mo pen bantema. Mo pe pono kro from. Ana mo pen aswase. Mo pepo no ma me hu why na me ne mpanifo nkasa yemfa po no metu Kumasi mamu say Cheddar Kumasi po na eba no so extraordinary beto wa fa ye de no ho ya makwan ma mo mbene ne hu sa da bi ye beto wo o pesa wo kohwe po no bia obetua gate fee ni amo akohwe po ni bi wo hwe kakra wo hwe nya ne ani di wachi se be ya wo nkogya wo nan hu onom na emma po no meta because wo bakra na ko beaches ni bia bon keke kolabadi beach we kan na Ghana for kwanti mi nya labadi beach ko no kwan so ya de ba kwa ma mi hu so man ma no wa adwemu yare o man ma no wa adwemu yare o ukọ labadi beach a ensuo ni black eso that is the most popular beach a omunim na labadi beach ntonton ba ko won asem ko kromoti we o mo ba o mutimi de gallon kra kutaba Labadi beach in Tontom, almost same kokromoti we. Almost so say kufu. No more ba umukra gallon reservoir. Almost chung moja na no match be gallon no me deko. And so still obekona Ghana for go. Me de beko Labadi beach da ka me de beko Bojo beach. Unim Bojo beach. E wo kaso kwan so Bojo beach. Very neat. And I come de beba keta, oba water cry the main can voter. Fantastic beach around Volta region. But Ghana for no they are allergic to change. They are allergic to change to the extent they say idea ba ko ekro mo na no anom ye comfortable with irrespective of say the idea na titia practice say they are okay with it. And yeah pona e dey ba Kumasi no. Ye ba to wala fa ye pono. Wo pesa wo kohwe bia e be wo betua gate fee wo wuram na hwe wi a na wa pie ye ma wo nkwane wo mu ho. Ye mpefi ho e garden city. Demom isi amoma ye hu bebe am pese ye de pono to. Me hwa mo comment. Bossman also offer please allow the sea enter Manshiala. Yefa pono to Manshia on. Okay, my main tron to ho me de be ma kasefo. Bossman see yefa pono to Manshia. Why be Mr. Hussein, humble guy, Osifato Tafoma 4. Okay. Akasefo I think some more sharing no mo fa epono to Tafoma 4 why Kumasi pono ne eba ne per location so for line ankroma isimo se fa pono to so for line okay ankroma say yabeto aba because they say baby amoke kan doso nti yabeto so aba na yahwede e wose ye de no freedom nah this is not Freedom, I sympathize with you. And they say electoral commission ebie kwan na say 7 December within ballot paper so I will vote for freedom. Yes. And I will tell my family to vote for freedom 7 December. If within ballot paper so I will vote for freedom, and I will tell my family to vote for freedom. If. But I know what these people are capable of doing, and as are capable to do. They can get you off. And let's not rush. Let's not hesitate. Let's not, pressure ourselves. This is a period to announce your presence to the people. Let them know that there is a new force. Let them know the reason why they should change their mentality in terms of voting, electing leaders. Let them have a hope. Let them have hope. And then as I'm speaking with you, the Ghanaian has no hope in this country. So, call your various airports now. Na sebia untie stories about how people are running through the desert to the Mediterranean Sea. You would think it's a Ghanaians are happy in this country. It is a lie. And there will be a local school, so a primary, say JHS, say SHS, be a local school in no per connection, be a weird school, but in the free Ghana. If you go to airport as I'm speaking with you right now, majority are running away out of the country. Emu mema, obiye tu kwa fi o man. Where are they going? It be called Arab country, it be called Saudi Arabia, it be called Lebanon, it be called Uzbekistan, Jordan. A man no, omo house girls. Girls ni bia said them sa omu we once in a month. Omu ye house girls e with them. Ukodru ya ni aje o passport, ni aje o document. Ubeye sa adwuma na kopim so obewie. We are lucky crowd na we ye ja okwan mo abesi akọ. Ebinum kwa timi fa de ofa kwan bi so molest o tetew. All because they have no option than to run away, because their country has no future for them. Emu mema so nam desert ne so, nam Mediterranean Sea ne so, obi edwane. Agenti bumanfo jimanfo sikadi. The youth has no hope in this country as I'm speaking with you. Omo ne na munu so ahu so omo bebre no so a ohwe nanim ehwe nachi ehwe esoro hwe forma oni connection man bia no oni kapre no oni simple no oni taku. Etino he has no option than to live in, to keep quiet and suffer. Nemom the obenya slight opportunity bia pa obedwane. So you coming in as Freedom Jacob Caesar, your message should be hope. And it is. I follow your conversation. Your message is hope. But when you go to interviews like this, let your message be more of hope. Let your message be more of presenting yourself to the youth. Let your message be more of letting them understand, say, we can change from the norm. Stop promising. Time I was out promising. This is my humble truth. Obafa, fine, on fire. I'll keep on speaking the truth to power. Okay? Yeah. Obisi Ofa, so you are still supporting Cheddar. But you are supporting why? You are comfortable supporting whoever you support. Mebwa. Masa. The one advice I mean fakura from MPP and NDC followers is whom political choices. I don't take that advice from any MPP and NDC follower. I have friends as MPP followers. I have friends as NDC followers. We have conversation. Abrabomo futuo. But say MPP and as NDC follower, but mami advice say political decision, political choice advice. Oh, you're comfortable with your NDC. Hello. Oh, you're comfortable with your MPP. Oh, be catch them. Me say. Oh, be catch them. Me there. Now, comfortable. They are comfortable with it. You know. For the past years, comfortability now. Woman, no. I do on my way. So, no. What has been our progressiveness? Baby, I wanna we are comfortable with it, you know. For the past years, I might be on my way, so no. What is our state? Where have we been? But I know we are comfortable with it. Into the mommy futu. I take every advice from any of my NDC followers, NDC MPP followers. I take any advice from them. But advice of a choice, political choice, I don't take it. It's I support. I sympathize with Cheddar. I support Cheddar. Don't have a problem with me. I don't have a problem with you supporting wherever you support. So understand me. Before you follow somebody, you like somebody, you love somebody, know what the person stands for, understand the person, and then you decide to go with the person. Abasa, you will never be disappointed. Majority of the people, we are disappointed in freedom fighters. We are disappointed in you. We are disappointed in you. Ubisane say, "Dear na me ya winter, we are disappointed in me." Agreement, man, I no kwaya mabrichi. contract ben am no sign am abrichi. And you disappointed in me. Then it means you never understood me. If you understood me, I'm still who I am from day one. So what Timasia, you know what I stand for. You know what I'm doing from day one. Maybe I want Timasi, and maybe I say I'm driving to your direction. No, I'm not driving to your direction. Understand me well before you go with me. What Timasi say about boy me no. Majority of a man maintain them about why nay when you be chimpra, you be a young or so my uncle, me know young co there. Or in fact, when any papa, there be yes when any papa. Or when you soon in the buying side or to an animal, our dear body bra. And also soon no buying side to an animal or choices or preference, and also the bow bra. And I'm over me tea, and I'm way young co. When you to was yesterday in who in Yamabia, one in the yard, you know, pair, we okay with it, and I saw in the back. And I who now put to sign petu ya na see yanko. Obey disappointed. Know and understand people what they stand for, whom they are, before you move with them. My followers or my friends are more in this before me close to them. No, I understand their terrain, I understand them, and I'm moving with them. And they also understand me, and they are moving with me. And I won't be disappointed in them. They shouldn't be disappointed in me. And please, please. Don't be disappointed in me, okay? Just understand me. If you understand me and you want to go with me, we can go together. If you don't understand me, don't be disappointed. So please, Freedom Jacob Caesar. I've done almost 2 hours, 1 hour 46 minutes. My message to you is, you are not there yet to be giving fantasy promises. No, allow NDC and MPP to be giving that promises. Leave NDC and MPP to be giving that promises because they have the majority audience that will listen to them, that will welcome them. You want to get people, baby, the cross of to Abada win to Amba to Aba. Baby, so my disappointed both in both parties into win to Amba to Aba. Obis win to Abada, who freedom win to Matuaba. Obis MPP NDC mwa win into Matuama. Eti. You are gradually winning people from both camps, from MPP camp, from NDC camp, and you are winning people that are even not interested in election or voting at all. You are winning all these people. You are winning them. It is up to you to prove to them that you worth their vote or you worth their heart. Don't go that way of that fantasy promises. No. Oh, the first ally, so the NEA, Rebecca concert party for no. Yes. Freedom. So what the world seminal message for that promises and may way. Yeah, Rebecca fantasy promises for no. Man joining that fantasy promises group there be. No, man joining them. Okay? Don't join them. Let them do it themselves. Man people for Kanjombeka, man this for Kanjombeka, man this for condemn when people for there. No man people for condemn when this for there. But oh dear, my message in dance. You see a Ghana baby, what you see ano? And your promise be in here. Your pet will be your best constitution. No be in system institutions are here, Juma. You best set up a national agenda. You best set up a foundation system. A be here, Juma be check every corner. Nama or minor track be or movie on that track. Or mining need track be a way in a baba. And nay, and never be brand people here, Juma, and this bachelor or best some be. And Yama be brand people here, Juma, you know. Say a policy, say a strategy, say a dear bank, and this bachelor. Or best sunning na or also the need beba. Enti acquire frekobo bazawala governance, bazawala nation. We ba not the need buka fafa, we ba not the need buka fafa. Me tie various presidential candidate. Me expect some metie fi obiano. The why na adwen say oba dealing with the core problem of the country, not bazawala fetire problems. No. Mahama so obesi 6 universities in the remaining regions na ya create no. Now, our regions now are creating says our regions no. Universities of Okroma say we are the university here. To see university and guess young conco we may unemployed graduate. So I promise and I don't buy it. Me take promise bit is a 24-hour economy. Now my should be crew as anti-chem kono. Remember bisa say how many factories, how many industries now I say I bet my run 24-hour economy. Number who say it doesn't make sense entirely. 24-hour economy is just to increase rural urban migration. It be a factories and then, I mean, offices and our companies be a in the capital cities, no, running in 24 hours because that is where the population is. It will be increasing the population and will be increasing the rural urban migration, no, for people to run from the rural areas to urban areas to just go and get this chance to work over there. But maybe Kromas and Tiachem Kono, factory be anyhow. And I'm not cocoa so on ton cocoa and I do 2, 3, 1 on ton. Watch a run on ton, watch and I do 2, 3, 1 because 24 hours. It doesn't make sense. Fit and in Wapon latest by 7 p.m. and you made a Wapon Wakoda until one is my phone and yes, it doesn't tell it to Miss Assam family. Yes, family. But Encophobia at Thomas Mayomo there make sense or more for propagate, allow them, let them. But maybe the family. Jacob Caesar, men for the ordinary Ghana politics line on there be. If you are serious with something new, let your message be different. Nanya baza wala asimbia. Ye nya break Kroma say ye nya break. Ye de enini ya dwen e follow niam ye mfa yakoma. My jai. Ah, my jai say we de wakoma e follow ade no my jai. Me de manini ma dwen e follow ade, okay? That is it. Abusia. Ana braba makwan. Ama me de mwasi. Madam nyina sesa mo join me. Salifu Muhammad, I see you. Ellen Gordon, I see you. Diaz, I see you. Nana Kwakwa Mankwa also of Cheddar idea in thinking about development is like Kwame Nkrumah. Those days, the people didn't understand him when he was fighting for one Africa. Over 50 years, Africa has still not united. I understand, okay? I understand. And Penifo baby said, "Here, here, and Sanya idea fata. What they epo ebesina To Kumasi e fata." But as I'm speaking with you right now, here. Are you getting my point? What the epo ebesina ko, huh? What the epo ebesina ko To Kumasi e fata pa because en fata no boa. Say Dubai echechere ekuro epo sui en fata. Dubai echechere ekuro, Dubai efele epo no so a echechere ekuro city o epo no so. Nya na amanfo fifra echechere benche eko rent apartment o epo no so meboa. But Dubai an started preoccupy no say me ko esa project no. Odi kan build some fundamentals making sure say oman na wo kuro nimu no omo wa henha omo omanya bibi ye omo ho ato institutions ye adwuma system no guna kwa e ba sa utimi koluku the other side na uko develop ho so but me no kasa sisi a wo ba kuro nimu a unemployment say chaba nipa nya adwuma kura nye sabio system bi anya adwuma okuro nimu ya kwan sam kura ya sam okuro ma sei railway that dey kura na anwen singu honum means of transportation railway kura da aka honum ye nya train kura na akwa bai enti ya ndele with wenum first I'm making sure say a constitution now and that honum no ya some overhauling bi o constitution ya making sure say ya set system bi national agenda bi am on mine build it through that national agenda. You don't need to come and tell us with all your campaign your promises before we vote for you. Huh? No, don't come and tell us promises and campaign promise that we have a national agenda. Build on it. Build on the national agenda, irrespective of whoever is in governance at the end of the day. Build on that national agenda in all sectors. National agenda in terms of education sector, this is the agenda for the nation in the next 10-20 years. In terms of transportation, this is the agenda for the nation in terms of 10-20 years. In terms of health, this is the agenda for the nation. In terms of all angles, we set up a national agenda for the nation, and then we know that we are building on this. Who are money? Who are going to Skaba on some now? Pesifia was a Munya Foundation, Muntu Amananko from Munya Foundation. The person may build in here, but foundation Munya they say solid. Who know Timinya but build a foundation and send a West Dance. But the man of a ban of mine as Ghana, any foundation beyond whom we are not interested. Or be about not in the promises about not the totally what totally about no what yet not the Canada actually. What but man said then how but damn for about them. I didn't yet, politicians, at the air bed, but this time around, you can't cry, baby, when okay. Nana Kwakwa Ofa, you are speaking my mind. Yes, me can't say it today. It is up to you, so Bergin, when I'm in my agony. When my agony, so I'm saying no problem. In fact, if I start saying you cry, you know, until no being my agony, I may metiasia. But as much as we see a new force, what bad idea? I was a what plan? I was starting free baby or present you in a way. I sympathize with the new force. I support Nana Kwame Bediako. Me Suruna Meka. I sympathize with him. all kinds of attacks, critics. It is allowed. Yang criticize only fifi unse mukra na de na wunye nipa. Enti metiase obi a criticizing na kwa me bedi akon fifi ni hu metiase mu nyina, it is allowed. But who na kwa me bedi akon nkasa so hu say in fact waba page bia na waba go prama bi so a enya agro die enti ne medi agro. So me say me do media say me kan me say it is possible. You betumi aye. See am fa pono kra mba director, you betumi tap into the voter river, You betumi tap into the voter river. They are cross, they are creating either say lagoon or either say canal be or Ashanti region. Fine. You betumi aye. Even you can see a time Ashanti region growing in akra free baby wo e dey akoto poso you betumi aye. Dubai nye bi. Dubai nchechiri kro oposo. You betumi aye. But ye dey here and sani idea fata. Okay? Ye dey here and sani idea fata. Why? Sana was say ehunu ye dey here and sani. If free back one sani akomienu. My promises no and fight too much. And your promises ni nyina make sense. And your promises ni nyina about nyansan wo there be promises ni bi ono mo at that particular time no nyansan bi anim aba bi anim. I remember some years ago, I think 2021 or 2022. Na me ye video of them and your man light off. And your man light off. Asama make him papa back America when him they make your friend open Charles, Daddy Charles. Baby, I am a single room bio. In so talk and so bad them honor. Single room one am metino. A one me bedroom. A one me hall. A one me sitting room. A one me kitchen. Me be a one inside my studio. One and me live video. Mo follow my channel. Most me share them na curtains for my chi. Ha. In so talk na esane ba them ho. It's one day na me here live na. Your man light off doom so na papa no. Sana papa ne hwe me. Ti me we live on a farm number no message me no so fa. Enye fine say obewo baby ebedundum kania santi. Pese mo sika na de koto generator. Tie me o. Pese mo sika na de koto generator. And I'm say mate. Instantly they me give to me say mate me ya generator be boa me. But me say that dwene ho na me say no. E dan we ni generator kra de e nim guase. Because dan mu so to kra na e bo me we inside. E dan nyina so me bibia twa me ho ahia. Enya masebu sika kakrantin ma me kan che opani ni say onfa generator sika ni ma me na me fan ka sika na masebu na me fan ko han dan foforo ana me ka kire no ono so say open sa me yamo ana this sika ni ma me na me de kan de me wo ana me de ko han chimba en ho foforo baby tio ye di hi ansa ni ya de fata minya generator baby na me wo na e fata but at that time no e hia because e dan na me tim ni so tokra eliki abome single room timeduna na me ka che opani say this situation no enti say minya sika na me de beka de masevu kakra wo ho na me de akwa rent baby foforo light problem de bia baby foforo na be ho de bet me save say nso to a emo me ni ade ono say sa na opa me yamo ono ye ma me sa ene baby o support me ma me ko hands chimba en ho me matu afiri ho me matu afiri akwa han me apartment foforo me wom very fine comfortable what them person me chona say ebi ameje say scan the to generator na camera so te ho besine enti abrabo mu no enema mistake bebira mabunu ye taye ne say ye woni me be wonu ma ehia hu but I mean efata hu but ehia ye woni ma bebira wonu ma efata pa unya aboa pa but ehia isi ametia sisi ai na obi aba ofa pese me cha Range Rover so me check me sika check me income check me what me tough Range Rover full ti offer obenya salu kolo labia ma me kokoro aka ma me pe no Range Rover de e bia me ja me mo ya we se me je na maton na me de akopɛ kokoro bia enti e na no obi so mama de me so mama me car mpe moto ana ma me moto mini car ho sika car ho bible mini da bi minya car na eye o the nation anko da ne car eye beboa be me hwe car ho adwuma ne car ho na moto a me se na mpe moto o se na ji moto enti me kan be say emrante maburu na mutie me no let us know our needs and wants at a particular time in a particular situation. Now no me am bra baako me nua baako very solid comrade or hase wo hwe me ma me nka asem we ofre me osofa adwuma mu ase me pesa me toy condition no na me so okay me so na adwuma makọ hope makọ hoda but me calculate hu o man Ghana ye wom sisi ye na ba bia adwuma no wo said adwuma no traffic nhyɛ da ni so na niam mba hyehye sa no se me tu no fo na se bia me boa no na wo toy condition na air condition no light bill ne costa e de beba no obey adwuma ni na de tua light bill timi ka say menua say bia obeti mase na wonim be ya adwene a e bia yempe fan bi a so betima bo ho kama ne ya managing farm nya adwuma say eniam e konkan na air condition no oti mase it makes sense. Ghana, no, yes, we can do it. We can do see at Kumasi, yes, but right now, no, that is not what we need. That is not what Ghanaians need right now. Don't say that. If you are no boss, I don't be a groby and call groby now. The baby, as I promise, a fantasy promise. It shouldn't come in. Not a see you. A man number. This year, no, deal with our reality problems. I won't see ya. You can talk about corruption if you see woman wim. And I'm not meeting Dumelevo, the Auditor General, Omo Akufa Domo, Kululu Pamoni Free Hono. Jomahama appointed 2016. MPP Mobile Bamuna, Omoya Fitre Omo Dumelevo, let me tell an interview on TV3. I say one problem about corruption in this country is every party is demanding accountability from the other party, but they don't demand accountability from themselves. Some people were buying more. MPP for NDC for demand accountability from MPP. But MPP nakasa wa buying no on demand accountability from nakasa ni various conform no mubu man there be. Whatever they are doing is right. But the opposition MPP co-opposition now if you are very strict about demand accountability from NDC if NDC comes to power. Sa pepe ni dey say until the end of the day no the baba buy mu bia okay or right. But the opposition bia beka say the wa buy mu dey for a criminal. But the opposition baba buy mu a no no so hu no so right. Now the ono wa buy mu opposition no ehun the wa buy mu so no so criminal for. That is our problem. That is what we are living in this country. Aya mapong na me demo beso do manka mu nyina mo a mutimi share mo a mo join me mo a mo comment mo a mo tena so we have done 2 hours. Thank you very much for your time. My last message go to Freedom Nana Bedi Akon. This is not time for fantasy promises. Give yourself the next maybe 5 to 10 years. Weed the ground, clear the ground, clear the ground. Start planting your crops. And the crops will grow well, and the fruit of the crops will be visible for everybody to see. This is my humble suggestion. But all the same, new force, new generation, freedom. Nana Doma, I say know your limit. Even we don't have good roads, and you are talking about Kana. Thank you very much. Medamu nyina ase. Ana medomba so. Makra mu nyina.